we are seeing red, red, red. The market is struggling right now. Look at this. Aster's down almost 6% right after we had the Fed rate cut. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin sitting at 108. Ethereum is sitting at 380. My goodness, even went lower than that. What is going on in regards to the market, and why did we see a $80 million liquidation right after the Fed actually ended up cutting rates? So we're going to talk about all the leverage trading that's happening so that you can avoid being these people that end up getting liquidated and losing all their money. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And then we're going to talk about what I expect to happen next, because we can see that Trump lowered the tariff for China, which is really good for the market, right? We know that November 1st tariff is officially gone. So why in the world are we still seeing our crypto struggle? So we're going to deep dive a little bit. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, multiple crypto projects, and this crypto narrative in regarding to stablecoin tokenization that I think is really, really, really good and is going to be big for the crypto industry. Tokenization by 2028. And we're going to look at a key crypto project and also what the Fed said and what we can expect happening by the end of this year, you guys. We have 2 more months. November begins on what, Saturday? So we have November and we have December. And the Fed still has 1 more rate cut coming up in December 1st, I believe. And we're going to talk about that and how we expect the crypto market to end as a whole. So are we in a position where now prices should be are we in a position right now where we should start seeing prices actually move higher? Or is it pretty much over? Because the second best month in crypto has now become one of the worst months. And then on top of that, we have the best months in crypto coming up. But we were all hoping the Fed cut would cause crypto to run up, but it actually ended up crashing the market even lower. So this is crazy. This is bananas, you guys. So let's get started. Any crypto questions you guys have, you know what to do. Make sure you drop them in the comments and I will answer everybody's question. The goal here is to get everybody's crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. So first things first, you guys, let's talk about why in the world did we see the market crash? All right, let me erase all these things right here and get myself situated. Give me 1 second. All right. Now, why in the world did we see the crypto market crash, right? Like, why did prices end up going down after we were supposed to have all these good things happen to us, right? Well, the market ended up crashing. Number one, let's talk about the first reason, is because we saw a massive liquidation. $800 million of people ended up getting liquidated. Now, why were there all this liquidation? Because people were expecting the crypto market to boom, crypto market to skyrocket up. So it caused people to do this, you guys. People were trading on leverage. They did extreme leverage trading. Now, how extreme? Look at these dark yellow lines, you guys. It showed 100x. People were trading on 100x leverage. So then when Jerome Powell was speaking, right? Where's my Jerome Powell Fed tab? Where is it? Can't find it. Okay, it's all good. So when Jerome Powell was speaking, he said something that we did not like. What he said was, in regards to December, right? In regards to December, we don't know if we are going to cut the rates on December 10th. When the entire market was hoping he was going to lean towards, yes, we're going to cut rates this month, and we're definitely going to cut rates next month, or we're definitely going to cut rates in December as well. Good morning, amigo. Good morning. Hope you're having a blessed morning, my brother. So then, because of that, people are like, what the heck? You said you should cut rates in December. What do you mean you don't know you're going to cut rates? What do you mean you're going to see the way things go? What do you mean you're taking it step by step? So the market saw that as something very negatively. And because they saw it as something very negatively, right, prices started to go down. Because prices started to go down, all these people, right, this is the past 7 days, all these people, right, that had millions of dollars expecting prices to run up. So when prices went down, it liquidated all these people, forcing prices to go down even more. Hence why we started seeing the prices of our Bitcoin, our Ethereum, whichever crypto project you like, everything started to move in the downwards direction. And that's why we had this, right? Look at this. Doof. Prices are getting obliterated. Now, a lot of people might be like, oh my God, this is terrible. It's the end of crypto. I don't think it's the end of crypto, you guys. Not at all. I actually think what's happening right now is actually a good opportunity, a good buy the dip opportunity. I think this is a really good opportunity for those of us who are like, dang, I should have bought that crypto. I missed out on it. Dang. I I should have bought more because the market moved up. I think it's a good opportunity for how everything is playing out for what's going to happen. Why? Why do I still think this is a great buy the dip opportunity? Number one, this, right? Trump announced he won't be applying the tariff on China. Number two, they're currently coming to a conclusion or finalizing the trade deal agreement, which is great. This is the reason why we saw the crypto market crash in the first place, right? That's why we saw the crypto market crash in the first place, right? Hang on. This is why we saw the market do this. Whoop. This massive crash was because of this. And now this is getting sorted out, right? So that's a major plus. Number two, the Federal Reserve talked about moving toward the end of quantitative tightening. What does that mean? That's just a fancy word of saying, hey, we're going to become less stingy with taking money out of the market and just letting the market play out, and then leaning towards quantitative tightening. Ending quantitative tightening, then leaning towards quantitative easing, which now they're injecting money into the market, which moves prices up, right? That's what we want. That's what we want. If they implement that, up and away. Our cryptos will move absolutely beautiful. So that's why I'm not really worried right now. I think this is a simply buy the dip opportunity, because if you look at all the bullish factors we have, it's leaning towards prices moving up, moving towards the upside. All right. So let me know, did anyone buy the dip? Did you buy the dip? If you bought the dip, let me know in the chat right now. Let me know if you bought the dip. Let me know if you bought the dip, you guys. So we're going to quickly talk about Bitcoin, what I see looking at Bitcoin, and then we're going to talk about some of our other crypto projects. So Mike said, yup, Mike bought the dip. Good work, Mike. Good work, Mike. I like that. So no more dip money. No more dip money. It's all good. When prices run up, don't worry, you're going to be up. You're going to be up, amigo, when prices run back up. All right. So now let's take a look at exactly what I see when I look at the chart, where I see prices potentially moving soon. So Bitcoin came all the way down to this price range right here. You guys want to see exactly what this price range is? It's about the 108 price range. Right? It's like, oh no, 108, that's absolutely terrible. You guys, the reason why I'm comfortable with this price is because what we see is that every single time prices move within this range, we have a run towards the upside. Looking all the way back here. We hit this price range, boom, prices went up. We hit this range, right? I highlighted it right here. So for everyone who's at home not looking at their phone, this is the time where you actually got to be looking at the chart. I'm showing you something important. All right, what's going on here? Okay. So we saw prices hit this range, and then boom, prices ran up. We saw prices hit this range again, bam, it ran up. We saw it come closely here, ran up again. We saw it hit this range, bounce towards the upside. Hit this level of support once again, bounce towards the upside. Hit this level once of support here, ran towards the upside. Hit it here, ran towards the upside. So what does that tell us? It tells us the range between the 108 all the way down to this range, which is the 105, is a very strong support for BTC. All right, don't worry, you guys. We're going to go over Ethereum. We're going to go over Solana. Drop in the comments right now what other crypto project you want me to go over, and we'll be able to go over that as well. So every single time Bitcoin hit this range, we saw a run towards the upside. So now this is towards making money in the short term, what I'm about to say right now. And every time it ran up, how high did it go? Well, it came towards this range, then came down, came between this range right here. Twice actually, look. Came here, came down a little bit, attempted to come back, came down, boom. So if you're someone where you're like, dang, hey, Naicke, I like crypto, I like investing, I like trading, but I'm just trying to make that money in the short term. What I would do was, well, I got you, Miss T. We'll go over AVAX for you. Got you, Miss T. So so if you're someone who's like, man, I'm looking to make some money in the short term, like I see crypto going up, like what price support range? When should I potentially look to accumulate some? This range is a great accumulation range, and as we see prices run up toward this level of resistance, we could potentially look to take profit. Well, buy cheap and we sell high, like this range right here. Now, I want to be clear. This range, and I want everyone to really grasp this range. I don't want no one to be like, what price range was it again? Here, I'm gonna put the price tag. Where the heck is the price tag? We're trying to find the one that showed the price tag. Is it? I can find where's the price? Oh, it's here. I think it's here. Price tag label is here. I'm pretty sure price tag label is here. All right, there we go. Jeez. Now, keep in mind, you guys, the way the game should be played right now, it should be based on how Bitcoin moves and then correlate that with whatever crypto project you want to trade, right? It depends how Bitcoin moves, correlate that with the crypto project. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the likes coming in. I appreciate that. Thank you for the gift, Miss T. I appreciate you. Miss T, I've seen you before. You've been here before. I've seen you here before. I got a question as a beginner trader. Should I open a margin or a cash account? That's a really good question. You should open a cash account, not a margin account. And typically when it comes to that question, like should I open a margin account or a cash account? The way you phrase that question is the way someone who's trading stocks phrases that question. So if you want to trade on stocks, then you can do a margin account. But if you want to do crypto, the way crypto works is you just open up an account. By default, you get a margin account, right? So Jan, that's for you. So by default, you get a margin account in crypto. So you get a cash account and you get a margin account. Now you just have to make sure you open it up on an exchange that allows you to do margin trading. So I don't know what country you live in. Let me know what country you live in, and then I can direct you to which platforms is allowed based on the country you live in that allows you to do margin trading, aka leverage trading, aka future trading, and also allows you to do cash trading, aka spot trading. Okay, another question. Why did the market just tank? I just come on, Ripple. I just explained that, bro. That's what I just explained for like the past like 5 minutes. Did you just get that? I just explained that. Why is BTC dumping? Lots. I like listening to you on my way to work. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What time do you go live on TikTok? It changes every day. I think I'm gonna set a very strict time to go on at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I live in Canada. Okay, so if you live in Canada and you want to trade with leverage, okay, so I'll tell you guys this. Number one, don't start off trading with leverage because when you're new to crypto, you're not really that good, right? I don't want to be mean. I'm not trying to insult you, Jan. I'm just giving you advice. When we're new to anything, we typically suck at it. Like, we don't start being great at anything. All of us can walk without thinking about it. We can walk and talk. We can walk and text, right? But I have a little baby, right? I have a son. My wife and I have been married 7 years. I remember when my son was trying to walk, it was so difficult for him, right? Well, now he can walk, he can jump, and so on, right? Now he's just turned 4. So it's the same thing with crypto. When you're new to crypto, you shouldn't rush to trade on leverage, trade on margin, trade on future. Why? Because you're still learning how to walk, right? You're learning how to walk in crypto. So I recommend starting off with a little bit of money, right? Proving yourself because Jan, based on what you're saying, you want to trade. So prove yourself a little bit, right? You have $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. I don't know how much you have. So let's say you have 5,000. First, try and turn your 5,000 to 6,000. Turn that 6,000 and 7,000 before you suddenly start leverage trading, put in 5,000 and be like, oh, I'm a leverage trade and trade with $50,000 and make more money when you're still learning how to walk, right? So that's just my recommendation. I think I found that is the best way to do it. But it's your money. You guys can do what you want. But that's what I think is the best way to do it. Um, the Rippler said, "My bad, bro." No, no, it's all good. It's all good. Did you hear me say it though? Like, were you here when I said why the market was okay? Chat. Everyone in the chat right now, let me know. Put the word "repeat" in the chat if you want me to repeat why the crypto market is going down. Or if you guys heard it, be like, all right, you're good. Put repeat if you're like, repeat, like you want me to repeat why the crypto market is going down. If majority of you guys missed it. Because the good thing that I'm doing right now is with all of this, if you go to my YouTube, repeat. All right, two people said repeat. You're welcome, Jan. You're welcome. That's the mindset I had, man. I'm happy you chose to do that decision. That's the way to do it. Take baby steps, and then sooner or later you'll find yourself full out sprinting, running, jumping, and crushing it in crypto. All right, I'll repeat it. No problem, you guys. All right, so here's what's happening. Number one, the reason why the crypto market tanked was because the Fed spoke yesterday. Okay, the Fed spoke yesterday, and they ended up cutting rates. Now, that's a good thing. That should actually make crypto prices go up. So why in the world is it going down? Well, it's because of what the Fed ended up saying after, right? So after the rate cut, the Fed, I swear I had a thinking the thing open that broke down everything the Fed was saying. Okay, so then what happened was the Fed ended up pretty much the Q&A session when all the news article, the journalists asked Jerome Powell a bunch of questions relating to the market. They were asking questions about the upcoming Fed rate, which were expected to happen which is happening in December. And his answer was negative. So the market didn't like his answer. What the market wanted him to say was, oh, yeah, December, we're leaning towards cutting rates again, or based on the landscape of the current economic situation, dropping rates is more of a likely possibility. Whatever. He just had to word it towards, yeah, we're probably going to drop rates. But he didn't word it like that. He didn't. He worded it in a way where we might not drop rates. We're going to see the way things play out. Right. And the market hated that. And that's why we ended up seeing the market move downwards. That's why prices are moving down. So the way I'm seeing it is, number one, we know he's gonna cut rates. If he doesn't, it might be a pause then a cut. Right. But we are leaning towards a rate cut. Right. Because Trump is now working overtime to try to settle everything. Right. He's trying to close the trade deal with China. He's trying to get more funding. We know Japan just got the first woman prime minister. Japan's got the first woman prime minister. And what is she all about? She's about printing money. Japan is like number 1 or number 2 in the world for adding liquidity to the New York Stock Exchange. They just announced 2 days ago they're investing over $500 billion in America. We know that Japan buys more U.S. They're number 1 in the world of buying America U.S. Treasury. So it's like when I look at the entire market, it's like we're in a good place. I know prices are going down. I know it doesn't look good, but that's why I think this is a good buy to dip opportunity. Why else did market crash? The other reason why, because this crash. We have to realize that when people trade on leverage, you guys, the market leans the opposite of the leverage traders. So when people are here trading on, look at this, 100x leverage, meaning all you have is $1,000 and now you're trading with $100,000. You have $2,000. Now you're trading with $200,000. You're leverage trading. And what are these people? The market makers, the manipulators, they're behind their mouth are just watering, they're rubbing their hands together like an evil villain in movies. They're like, oh, got all this money on the table? Yes. Yeah, we had the original setup back. What's up, D? How you doing, girl? Hope you're having a good morning. What's up, Itachi? So then they're just licking their mouth, licking their lips. They're like, you guys are trading 100x leverage. Watch this. Yeah. Right. And they just, because you think prices are going to go up, because, okay, green means people are trading on leverage, hoping prices go up. Red means people are trading on leverage, seeing that prices are going to go down. So there's way more people thinking prices are going to go up. So then what do? Then they go in the market. They're like, oh, you think prices are going to go up? Watch this. Boom. They push prices down. They stop holding the order books. They stop supporting it, right? Until they know that there's a lot of leverage. So then when they push prices down, it forces you to lose all your money. Bomb. 800 million. And they're like, okay, good work. I made my money for the day. Right? I made my money for the day. Rubbing their hands like rubbing their hands like this. Mars. I mean Mar. Like they're just right. So that's what happens. That's why I tell people you gotta be careful with leverage and just try to avoid it, especially if you're new. Hang on, I think a lot of you guys are saying something in the chat and I missed it. Uh I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. If I missed your question, I'm gonna scroll up. All right, you guys wanted me to repeat. Rippler wanted me to repeat. I repeated it. Gambit wanted me to repeat. I repeated it for you guys. I'll repeat. And also, when do you predict we will go up? When all season bull run come? Okay, so when do I think prices are gonna go up again? Bitcoin doesn't mark. Bitcoin always doesn't always dump during rate cut. It's really based. It's not necessarily rate cut. It's based on the interview process, right? Like what he said during the interview. There's websites called Trading View. Rup Rupinder, who asked what website this is. This website is called Trading View. So this is what I think. This is how you have to view crypto. Don't view it so much on what day do you think crypto is gonna go up. View it more on what price range do you think crypto is going to go up at, right? So instead of focusing on day, because we don't know what's gonna happen on the day, but if you focus on price, then it makes it easier to know when crypto is gonna go up, right? So we know our biggest level of support is between the 109 between 105 BTC, because any time within this range we can have prices run up. Why? Because historically prices always run up once it hits inside this range, right? Every time it hits here, prices run up, meaning it could either bounce up tomorrow, right? Or it can even run a little bit lower, and then we can see prices run up even more. So what do you do? What do you do in this situation? Well, So, so what do you do in this situation, right, where we could potentially go even lower? So this is what I advise everybody to do. You guys, this is some things you're don't do that. I don't think that's smart. Do whatever you want, hybrid, but if you're gonna do trade again. Okay, so one of the biggest mistakes I see people make in trading is that, right? A lot of people will, oh, okay, I'm expecting prices to go up, right? And then prices goes down and then they get really pissed. Oh my gosh, I lost my money in crypto. I'm so angry. So now let me take a 100x leverage position, right? And then you end up taking 100x leverage and then you end up losing. Like emotions aren't your friend in this industry. Like revenge trading, getting emotional when you trade, like huge mistakes, right? Like those are things you really want to avoid because that's how people end up losing money. So way I view it is we're gonna bounce up at certain point in this range. We're gonna bounce up. Like look at all the things that are telling us we're gonna bounce up. Number one, we're on the bottom side of our BB. We're on the bottom side of our BB band. Right here. We're on the bottom side of the band. Everyone can see that right now. Number two, we're leaning towards the overextension on the RSI, right? Right here, right? We're not significantly oversold, but we're on the cuffs of it. We're pretty much at the 30 mark already. So we know inevitably we're going to see a bounce very soon. Now, we don't know if that bounce is going to come tomorrow, today, or how much more lower. But anywhere within this range is when that bounce should happen. So the way you can play this, how I play it. Good morning, Nana. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Good to have you on the YouTube. Good to have you on the YouTube. So the way we play this, right? I'm gonna show you guys the way we play this. I don't care how much money you have, 10,000, $1,000,000, or $1,000. This is how we play this. This is how I play. I'll say that. Not financial advice. This is what I do. It serves me well. You guys are free to do whatever you want. All right. Someone said something, and I want to acknowledge it. Caro, I'm going to read your comment because I only see the beginning, but I'm going to read your comment and then we're going to talk about it. So what I would do, right, if I'm you, I don't know, whatever amount of money you have, let's just say you got $2,000, right? $2,000. That's what you're sitting on, 2K. I would be open to buying a little bit right now because we're on the bottom of the BB band and we're still down and our RSI is still down here, right? Our RSI is still down here. I would just put half of my money. So if I have $2,000, I'll put maybe 1,000 here. And then I would wait to see if prices run up. If prices run up, right, and hits this range, I'm selling and taking profit. If prices do not run up, if prices ends up running even lower towards this range right here, then I'm putting my other $1,000 in, giving me an average price within this middle. And I know prices are probably going to, I'm very, very confident then we're going to be way down here on the RSI, right? Way down here. And every time we're way down here, look what happens. Like every time we're way down here, look, way down here, crazy crash. What happened? Voom. Way down here, voom, prices ran up. Voom, prices ran up. We hit way down here once again. Way down here, voom, price ran up. Let me get rid of this. Way down there, voom. Like you guys are seeing the pattern, right? Every time we hit all the way down here, all the way down there, we see that run toward the upside. We see that run toward the upside. So that's how I would play it if I want to make money in the short term with this. All right. What happened in the chat that I missed out? Okay, here's my thing with alt season. I think uh I don't know. I don't understand why people are fighting like alt season, not alt season, alt season, all like we okay, so this is one thing. You guys can take this advice or throw it out the window. We have to stop thinking crypto is going to stay the same when everything else in crypto is changing. Like, you can't expect it to stay the same. Like, I don't know how old you are, but look how old you are right now and look at yourself 10 years ago. Do you behave exactly the same? I don't behave this. I didn't behave the same as when I was 20 years old, when I was in university and was just going through school, right? Like, so I highly, highly, highly recommend people stop comparing crypto like that. Because everyone compares crypto thinking, oh, alt season was like this last crypto cycle. So it has to be exactly like that this crypto cycle. It has to be exactly the same. Even though everything else is different, it has to be exactly the same. And I think if you have that mindset, then you're going to find yourself buying crypto at the peak price and then holding that crypto bag and losing an exponential amount of money. You have to adapt to the market. The market changes, the market develops, the market is not the same. The way crypto pumped the first cycle isn't the same way it moved the second cycle. It's not the same way it moves the third cycle. And now being in the fourth cycle, you can't expect it to move exactly the same. If you do, you're gonna end up losing. So that's all I'm gonna say about people because I see you guys debating about crypto cycle, price is gonna move up or down. Like, I highly recommend that. It's changed. The cycles have changed. Probably at the end of this bull market, unfortunately, people are going to lose money, but then it's going to be a reality check for a lot of people. But don't expect things to move exactly the way they moved last time. Because if you really study the market, you'll realize it's completely changed. The market's completely changed. All right, now we're going to look at Ethereum, you guys. What do we see when we look at our ETH? What do we see when we look at our ETH? Yeah, don't. Okay, I'll say this the last thing, all right? Because Itachi has a good point. Do not wait for alt season to take profit, okay? Do not wait for alt season to take profit. We have to realize, if you look at Bitcoin, you guys, like, let's look at the facts. All right, we're not going to look at people's opinion. Let's look at the facts. The fact shows us Bitcoin has been going up. Actually, let me show you this chart. People talk about Bitcoin has been going up for the past, crypto has been going up for the past 2 years. Not 1 month, not 2 months, 3 months. For the past 2 years, crypto has been going up. For the past 2 years, we've seen multiple alts do 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x, 50x, 100x. 110x, 120x, 130x, 140x, 150x, 200x. For the past 2 years, crypto has been going up. And people are still, hey, when's the alt season happening? Bro, we saw AI do 100x. We saw meme coins do 100. Take profit when you see the market pump. Don't wait for your crypto to hit a certain price. Because if you keep waiting for your crypto to hit a certain price, you're going to end up holding the bag, and you're going to be one of these people who bought here and then prices ends up going down. Here's a simple thing that I recommend people to do. Number one, every time Bitcoin hits all-time high, we take profit. Every single time Bitcoin hits all-time, you take profit. I don't care how much profit you want to take. You want to take 5% from your portfolio, 10% from your portfolio, you choose, take profit. Every single time Bitcoin hits all-time high. That crypto project that you love, that you're holding on to, once you see it skyrocket, take profit. Take profit. Every time you see our altcoin indicator surpass over 25 altcoin season indicator, every time you see altcoin season indicator, right? Here's altcoin season. We surpassed it already. Boom. Here's altcoin season. We're already in altcoin season once. We're already in altcoin season twice, right? So every time you see it above the 75, we take profit, right? Why? Because if you have the mindset, oh, I'm going to wait for alt season, then what you're trying to do is you're trying to time the market. Like, oh, I'm going to wait till, don't try to time the market. You'll make, man, you'll just be way better off dollar cost averaging out of the market. Right? So let's say you put in 10K, now your 10K is at 50K. All right, I'm going to keep taking out 5K at a time as prices continue to run higher. That's all. Just keep taking out 5K every time prices run higher. Boom, boom, boom. That way, you're not left in a situation where a lot of people are left. Pick a crypto project. Pick any crypto project. Let's pick Chainlink, for example. All right. So you're not left in a situation like this, you guys. Because a lot of people will be left in this situation. It happens every cycle. Where you're not left someone who was waiting for alt season when you end up buying up here and then prices crash down and it never goes back to the price that you originally bought it at. You don't want that. So how do we avoid that? As prices run up, continue to take profit. What? Okay. XRP. I got XRP. Let's go through. You guys want to do XRP? All right, we'll do XRP. Primo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Primo? You changed that profile back. Change that profile picture to you looking these, bro. Primo, when I grow up, I want to look like you, broski. When I grow up, I want to look like you, fam. I want to look like you, bro. Just, All right, hang on, you guys. I want to see. Okay, you guys, I was looking at some of the comments in the chat. um, can you? All right, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, yeah, I can look at that. I can look at Telecoin for you. We'll look at Telecoin. Sui after XRP. Yeah, we will look at the Sui as well. Kita. No, Matt. Matt, stop. Matt. No, Matt. 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 Don't break my heart, broski. Matt, please. Matt. Matthew. Please tell me you took profit off KTA. Matt, please tell me you took profit off KTA, bro. Still holding strong. No, Matt. No. Matt. Did you take any profit? At least a little profit, bro. Please tell me you took at least a little profit, Matt. Please. Please, Matt. Did you take at least a little profit? Cardano, please. Oh my gosh, Matt. I haven't even seen some of you guys, but when I see your names, I made 3K. Okay, that's good. Okay, you took profit. Okay, you took 3K profit. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yes, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Maybe we didn't pick the wrong coin, just bought it at the wrong time. That's why no alt season. Well, the thing is, you could have. Okay, for example, look at this. I'll show you guys a simple example. Right? Time, yeah. Okay, that's a very good point. Nana said maybe we didn't pick the wrong coin. We just bought at the wrong time. That's a good point, right? Maybe you just bought not at the best time. Because you can look at, for example, if you look at okay, let's do Solana. Solana did well, right? Let's look at this one. If you look at Solana went all the way down from $8 all the way to $295. People are like, where's alt season? It went from $8 to $295. That's a 37x. That's you investing in that's you turning $2,000 into over $72,000. Guys, right? This is Solana. Right? $2,000. You put in $2,000. That's it. Not a lot of money. You put in $2,000. Unos dos. Right? And $2,000. Now you have over 72K off Solana. So that's why I said there's multiple crypto projects that have done a 10x, a 20x, a 30x, a 40x. And this is an example of one of them. And Solana is one of the most biggest crypto project, number 4 in market cap. So there's a lot smaller ones that were a lot more explosive. All right, so that's why I said this whole wait for all season. Don't do that. As you see prices skyrocket, jump up and reach all-time high, just take a little bit of profit. That way, when prices do crash, you're perfectly fine. Okay. Do you think XRP will drop more than current price of 247? That's a good question. Kita just partnered up with Google Cloud a couple days ago. Here's the thing with Kita is that in my community, I told everyone, I'm like, bro, someone in my community even messaged me I think it was last month. I'm like, don't buy Kita. I just don't think it's I don't think it's the best. I just don't think it's the best buy right now. And I know they might have partnered up, but if you look at the chart, this is when we first bought it. in my community, in my Discord. We bought it right here at this level of support right here. This is when we bought it. Right? This is when we originally bought it. We got it right here at this range, right? It skyrocketed all the way up here. As soon as we saw it here, we knew to take profit. How did you know to take profit all the way up here, man? No way you could have known that. Well, number one, right here, when it's close to its previous all-time high. Remember what I said? When it hits all-time high, when we see prices hit all-time high, close to all-time high, we take profit, right? Second thing, we saw it was following this clear upward structure. We see bounce here, bounce here, bounce, bounce, rejection, rejection, and then it hit this major level and it ran up. This was a major red flag for me. Why? Because usually prices move like this. Boom, and they crash down. That's why you know we must sell when it's on the top side, because prices will typically always move towards the downside. Most of the time, they move towards the downside, and that's exactly what happened, right? So that's why I'm a huge believer. Take profit as it runs up, you guys. Real simple. We buy on red, we sell on green. All right. All right. I take profit before it hits all-time high. Yeah, like I said, we take profit when Bitcoin hits all-time high. Take profit as it moves towards all-time high. Take profit when it hits all-time high and creates new all-time high. There's a lot of different scenarios, right? So I think Kita is one of those crypto projects where do what you feel is best. It can go up. Kita can definitely go up, but I don't think Kita is going to go up to where it was before. Kita can definitely go up. You're 100% Matt, but I don't think it's going to go up. And this is why I always say people in cryptos, like, never fall in love with a crypto project, right? You have to remember they're startup tech companies, right? Never fall in love with crypto. They're startup tech companies. Like, that's all they are. And take your money. We made a killing off this. Everyone in my community, everyone doubled their money. People 3x their money, whatever. And like we sold it and we move on to the next crypto project. That's how I think the best way to do it. But you guys do what you feel is best for your wallets. All right. So someone asked me another question. No, I don't think we're going to the bear market, Linda. I think we're going to see Nathan. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Lit Crypto. So what's up, Nathan? I bought it the week it got told. Oh, Corbo. Good work. Then I hope you made a lot of money off that. Hope you made a lot of money off that. All right, so that's enough for Kita. If you guys are enjoying what I'm saying, if you guys are enjoying everything that I'm saying, check out this, you guys, because it's going down tonight. It's going down tonight on my profile. If you click right here, voila, it will take you to this link where I'll be doing how I earned 6 figures my first year of crypto without watching crypto all day. Tonight, in 7 hours, we're going to have that Zoom lesson where I'll share a secret 1, 2, 3. How I was able to crush it in crypto. Why? Because you can too. You just got to learn how to do it, right? Free crypto strategy lesson happening tonight where I'll be sharing the crypto sauce. All right. Now, the next crypto you guys wanted to talk about. All right, you guys. How low can this dip go, brother? So the lowest I can see this dip potentially going is towards that 104 price range, potentially 103, right? So the reason why, let me do this quick because it seems like a lot of people keep missing this part, right? We saw the market hit this range, and every time the market hits this range, it runs up. We hit it here, we saw prices run up. We hit it twice here, we saw Bitcoin run up. We hit here, we saw Bitcoin run up again. We hit this range, we saw Bitcoin run up. We hit it again, we saw Bitcoin run up. We hit it again, we saw Bitcoin run up. This hit is skyrocketed. This was brand new all-time high, right? So we can see that this area is a very strong level of support where Bitcoin respects this level of support. Every time it hits it, we see a massive run toward the upside. So this can be used as a great indication of when to accumulate some of your other crypto projects, when you want to buy them. So one thing you can do is, number one, we can buy a little bit here. As I was saying, you guys are free to do as you feel. Simple dollar cost average. Well, mine's a little bit, I don't call it dollar cost averaging because it's a little bit different. Dollar cost averaging when you keep buying a little bit, like continuously forever. You can buy a little bit here. If you see prices continue to run down towards this range, then you can buy a little bit more. So these are the ranges in which I think we can then see prices move back towards the upside and then take profit. Now, what I'm saying right now is based on trading. Good morning, D. I see you in the chat in the background. This is based on trading. This isn't based on investing. This is based on trading. So I'm going to say it again. This is based on people who want to make money in the short term versus the long term. I have a question for everyone right now. Put the word long if you're more focused on making money in the long term, and then put the word short if you're more focused on making money in the short term. Let me know if you guys are more focused on making money in the long term, then we'll focus more on like long-term things. But if you guys are more focused on short-term, then we'll focus more on short-term things. Let me know right now in the chat. I want to see short and long. Short at the moment. D said short. Don said short and long. Carl said short. Short. Amin said short. Okay. So we got, I want to make millions. Primo said, I want to make millions. Primo's like, I don't care which one. Just give me give me, how do you say money in Espanol? Dinero? I think it's dinero, right? Primo, is that how you say money in Espanol? Dinero. I think that's it. Short to make money to buy for the long run. We all want, brother. Dinero. Okay, yeah. Dinero. Okay. Seeing you spell it makes it easier to read. Dinero. Yeah. All right. So it seems like everyone folks. So okay. So here's the thing with long term, and I always talk about making money in the long term is easy. Like long term is easy peasy. Like we can all do that, right? Long term, just buy on red days and then do. Wait, Nana said something. Let's read Nana's answer. Nana's on YouTube right now. So want to make enough for my pension. That's respectful. That's respectful. I understand that. I definitely understand. Nana, yes, I remember what you told me about your situation, and then you gave me a very, very nice compliment. So thank you for that. I remember your situation, Nana. I remember. Okay. So let's talk about. Okay, so here's the thing with short term. I will say that. With the short term, especially if you're new, play safe instead of trying to win the lottery ticket, right? So play it safe. So we went through Bitcoin. So let's go to the next crypto on the list. Do you guys want to do Ethereum or Solana? Ethereum or Solana? Let me know. We can skip Ethereum if you guys want, and we'll jump straight to Solana, or we'll do Ethereum and then we'll do Solana. Let me know. No one. You guys aren't saying anything. I'm gonna give you guys like 5 seconds to choose. Oh, we're just gonna go over Ethereum real quick. Which one would you choose? Or Sol? Whoo, Sol. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with those crypto projects. PEAQ. Yeah, I don't. What platform are you using to monitor candles? This platform is called TradingView. I don't even know how to say. Yeah, this platform is called TradingView. So let's do Sol. I really like the way Sol is moving because it's so easy to trade. Like this is such like this is a really easy platform. Like this is so easy to trade right now, you guys. You welcome, you welcome. I hope you make a whole lot of money. What's your profile picture? Is that? And I thought it was something from what's that one show like Demon Slayer show? That was someone from Demon Slayer for a second there. Okay, so Solana's looking really good. Like this is a easy pattern to trade, right? So this is what I mean by here. Every time Sol hits this range, it bounces back up. Every time it hits here, it ends up going back down, right? What's going on? Right, you guys see that? Candy from a baby, right? Every time Sol hits here, whoop, hits here, whoop, hit here, boom, boom, hit here, whop. Yeah, not all the way, but you know, it got close and it ended up coming back down. So the way I would play Sol, right, for those of us who like Sol, that of us want to buy more Sol, is I would actually look for Sol to reach down here and then I'll look to buy more. Right, I would look to buy more Sol, double down on Sol as it hits this range, and then as I see it run up towards here, then I look to sell my Sol. Cause like ping pong, ping, 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 easy profit, you guys. It's not that difficult. Sol is not profitable. Don't say that. Sol might not be profitable for you, my brother. Sol is very profitable. I bought Sol at $4. Sol is very, very, very profitable for me. It's very, very profitable for everyone in my community that bought it with me. Remember, Sol did almost a 40x this bull run. Sol did a 40x this bull run. So when you say Sol isn't profitable, remember, Sol crashed from $250 last bull run, came all the way down to $8. $8. Then from $8, it went all the way up to $295. So Sol has been very, very profitable. Now, if you buy at all-time high, it's not profitable for you, but Sol has been very, very profitable. Well, what do you mean for now? Sol has been like, are you talking about like the past 1 day, 2 days? Like, I don't really know what you mean, but if you zoom out on Sol, right? If you're talking about profitable, like I don't know what you mean by that, but if you're talking about can you make money from it? Yeah, you can. How do you make money? Well, you can see prices have moved up. You made money. It's moved down. You buy the dips, then it moves up. You make money. It crashes towards support. You buy the dips, skyrockets up, takes profit, drops down. You buy the dip, then it runs up. You make money. So, so Sol has been very, very profitable if you know how to play the game. Yeah, but Sol, if you want to buy now, I wouldn't choose Sol. Well, yeah, that's fine. Choose whatever crypto project suits your risk management, right? Depends on your risk management, your crypto goals. But yeah, for me and us, Sol has been really good. Oh, huge announcement. I forgot to mention. So the ETFs came out, the Solana ETF, the HBAR ETF, the Litecoin ETF. Side note, Solana was actually the best performing ETF. I think it did almost 70 million. HBAR ETF did 8 million and Litecoin ETF did 1 million. So that is very good. So that makes me realize that investors really like the larger crypto project over the smaller crypto project, which was predictable. So right now, the ETFs wise, the best one is obviously Bitcoin. The second best one is Ethereum. Then the third best one is actually Solana. And then you have, and then after Solana, I think it was HBAR, then Litecoin. Yeah, I think it was HBAR and then Litecoin and then, yeah. So I think we're going to see Sol do extremely, extremely well, especially some of the layer 2 crypto project built on Sol. Okay, so for me, it's XRP. For you, what's XRP? Like the crypto project you want to trade. Yeah, like you guys, you can trade any crypto and make money. You just have to know when to buy and when to sell, right? Right, like that's pretty much it. You can make money off any crypto. You just have to know when to buy, when to sell. When it comes to long term, it's very different. When it comes to long term, I'll cover this real quick and I've said it. If you come to long term and you're like, okay, what crypto project can I hold long term? Number one, Bitcoin, right? It's that one crypto project where you'll buy and you never sell it. Like I'm not a huge believer of buying and never selling, but the only one I would say you can buy and never sell is Bitcoin. Like why? Because Bitcoin every single cycle reaches all time high. Ethereum every single cycle reaches all time high. BNB every single cycle reaches all time high. XRP, it's it's kind of under question mark because XRP had the lawsuit. You know, the government was attacking it, so we don't really know. We have to see how XRP reacts to this bull market, right? So this year we're really gonna see how XRP performs. So hopefully it reaches a new all-time high this bull market, and then Solana, right? So Solana, BNB, Ethereum, and BTC. Those are the five crypto projects where, if you look at the history of them, it pretty much doesn't matter when you buy them because they always reach a new all-time high. So if you bought it at the worst price possible, like you're the worst trader, you're the worst investor, and you bought those cryptos at their all-time high, next cycle they've always proven to always reach a new all-time high. So you would have always came out with more money than you initially put in the market. Can you review the stock up? This isn't stocks. I'm doing crypto. But who's the founder of BTC? No one knows him. It's very risky. No, that's what makes it good. Because if people ended up finding out who Satoshi was, they found out who the um, creator of Bitcoin is, and then they would manipulate him and take advantage, and they would want to do all like us not knowing who he is the advantage. And Bitcoin's been around since like 2009, right? Like just focus more on the evidence, like what is the market telling you, and that's how you know. All right, just focus on the evidence. What's the evidence telling you throughout since 2019, since 2009? So we have over 10 years of data. What is it telling you? Is it telling you should buy? Is it telling you should sell? So Bitcoin's that one. You have over 10 years of data. It tells you, hey, you can buy this and hold on to it till you're 99 years old, because for the past 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years, it always runs up higher. So now, next crypto on the list we were talking about. We were talking about Solana. Oh yeah, we just finished Solana, right? We just finished Solana. Solana. But yeah, I think well, I'm very interested to see how Sol does. I think Sol's gonna do really, really well. Next crypto on the list, XRP. XRP. You guys already know my thoughts on XRP. I don't like XRP under $3, right? I want to see XRP above $3. It has to get above $3, right? It has to get above $3 for it to really do well. So hopefully we see that happen soon. Okay. So with XRP, it's actually reaching a really good level if you're looking to trade it, right? So this is what I mean. If you're looking to trade it, it's reaching a good level. So what did you meant, guys? What did you miss? When did you leave? So we just went over Bitcoin, we went over Ethereum, we went over Solana, and we're going over XRP. I just talked about, remember, taking profit. You guys don't get attached to crypto project. Remember, you gotta sell. If you guys missed this replay and you want to watch everything again, feel free to go to my YouTube, because this is being posted on my YouTube as well, so you guys can rewatch it. So everyone, let me put that open for you guys. All right, so we're gonna go over XRP, looking at it if you want to trade it for the short term. All right, you guys, right here, if any of you guys missed the live stream, you can come here. This is the video, the live stream video that's happening right now. You guys can watch the replay. All right, so now with XRP. Okay, XRP is looking solid. So this is what I mean by XRP is looking solid. In the sense if you want to trade it. I got way too many lines here. I got to remove some of these lines, you guys. Just to make it easier to read the chart. Let's get rid of this as well. Okay, so with XRP, we know XRP originally got rejected right here, right? You guys can see this downward side where it keeps getting rejected. Here we can see, right? This is the $3 price range. This range, there's $3 price. I keep saying we got to get above $3 if you want to see XRP hit a new all-time high. XRP hit this $3 price range, got rejected, came down, attempted to hit it again, got rejected. Right here, we finally thought we were going to break. Maybe it was this time. I couldn't. And then prices end up getting down, running down. But it got rejected off this level of resistance, this level of resistance. And then when it hit above here, this level, this yellow orange line I have, it actually paid a level of support, holding it up a little bit and then end up coming back down. Now, if you zoom in, when it came down, it actually hit it and got rejected again. So we know that this downward resistance is very, very strong because when it supports, it actually supports the price really well. So XRP hit this range, couldn't hold, and prices came down. So now, here's the good thing about it is that this range has also been really good level for it to constantly bounce off. Here we saw a bit of a bounce, came back, and then we had a major bounce. So with prices now moving down, we have number one, this level that's holding it up. Number two, we have this major support level as well for XRP right down here. Number three, we have our RSI leaning toward the overextension. That is really, really good. When we have multiple, unos, dos, tres, cuatro, right? And de, trois, quatre, cinq. When you have multiple levels, multiple things showing, hey, this is a really good level to buy. Hey, the prices keep bouncing at this level. Hey, prices will move up at this level. That's a good thing, right? That's a good thing indicating, hey, if I want to make money in the short term, buy a little bit there. Price will probably hit within this range. Boom, then end up moving. So I'm gonna buy here, down, and I'm gonna sell here. It might even go like this, break, then have a pullback, and then continue to move up higher, right? So see how that plays out. But overall, I'm liking what I see right here. This is looking solid, right? Because of that. I feel like the chat's quiet, you guys. What are you guys doing right now? You guys at work? School? Like, what's going on? The chat's like a little quiet this morning. A little quiet. Chat's quiet, you guys. Why is everyone quiet? Learning. Amen said learning. I like that. I like that. Learn. The more you learn, the more you earn. The more we learn, the more we earn. Warren Buffett. The more we learn, the more we earn. Sinking. What? Watching this guy on TikTok. You're watching this guy on TikTok. What in the world? What does sinking mean? I have no idea what you mean by sinking. All right, so that's XRP. Is there any crypto project you guys like? Naicke, please go over this crypto. Please let me know about this crypto. Let me know. Any essential crypto project you want me to go over, and I will go over it for you guys right now. I'm at work. Sorry, Naicke. It's all good, Nathan. No worries. Market is sinking deep. Yeah, market's going down, but you have to realize these are buying opportunities, right? These are buying opportunities. It's not. Whenever crypto goes down, everyone's always worried. But like, oh, crypto's going down. Well, how do we make money if crypto never goes down? We want to buy while it goes down, and then we want to sell when it goes up. But I am looking at quant. This is the quant chart right now. This is the quant chart. I don't like the way quant looks. I don't like it. Like, I don't like this type of movement right here. Like, Like, I don't like this. The reason why I don't like it is because ever since we had this massive liquidity, this was the whole Binance, Trump, China 100% tariff. We saw Quant do a little bounce, right? But then it's just like it hasn't really been moving, right? It's kind of looking like a dead cat bounce, and I don't like that pattern because that pattern moves like this, right? I think I've showed this before. The pattern typically goes like boom, right? And then it goes like that. And that's how it's looking like. And I don't like that. So I don't like Quant needs to do something. Something has to happen because that's typically not good, right? It's like consolidation, I don't mind, but like we want to see really, it's literally just moving lower. Like, and just now it's like we have to see some type of explosion. You're right. We buy another deep. My leverage position is worrying me. Yeah, you gotta be careful with those leverage trading, bro. Aster, it's eating my money at the moment. Yeah, so Aster went down quite a bit, right? Aster had its season and Aster skyrocketed, right? Cause what's his name? CZ was out of jail. And ever since then, Aster's just been struggling like crazy. Right? Looks. Aster had its season where it skyrocketed right here. Boom. Right? Even that bounce. But now Aster is kind of just right. I wouldn't be careful with Aster. I'll let you guys know that. Just be careful with Aster. Can you see a bounce? Yeah, we can see a bounce with Aster, definitely for sure, but just be careful with it. Be careful with Aster. Okay? I'll say that. So Aster right now, this is its main level that's pushing Aster down, right? You guys see that? And how do we know that? We saw it hit this area, got rejected, hit this area, got rejected, hit this area, got rejected again. Every time it gets close to here, it gets rejected, right? We have to realize that. Now Aster is at a really, 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 really bad price. Why would you say it's at a bad price? Because it's below $1. That's not good. Because it's below $1, unofficially, there's automatically a level of resistance now. There's a psychological level of resistance at $1. Immediately, there's a psychological level of resistance at $1. Immediately, like automatically, because it's below $1. Meaning now, when you start seeing Aster, and you can even see it here, right? Like you can see it on a smaller scale right here. Every time you saw Aster get towards that $1, you saw people buy that dip. Here we can see, right? It got close to that $1, people bought it. It got at that $1, people bought it. And now it finally went below that $1. So now with Aster, the way it's looking, if prices bounce up, right, it's going to struggle to get above $1. So now it might go like this. It might do that. Hopefully it creates a nice bullish W pattern. But we gotta, yeah, just be careful there. So we gotta be careful. Just be careful with Aster right now, right? Aster is one of those crypto projects that had a crazy boom that you should have taken some profit off. You should have. Same thing I told everyone in my community because Aster was in competition with Aventus, right? And I told everyone, I'm like, take profit, Aster and Aventus. Like they pretty much launched around the same time. Aster was BNB, Aventus was Base. They were competing. They're initially doing the same thing. They're both exchanges where you can trade leverage on, right? So, yeah. I'm looking at the 4 gambit. Gambit, this is the 4. Do you think it will hold at 85 cents? What price is it now? Remember, I took profit off this crypto, you guys. Like me and my community, like we took profit. I said sell. 85 cents is like right here. Pretty much where it's at right now. Maybe. Technically, the next major level, which we can see it hold at, is down here. More closer towards holding the 73 cents price range. Right here. Okay, hang on. Let me move the chart because you realize you guys can't see. Aster is more likely to hold the 73 cents price range. Right here. Right. Because you can see like it doesn't have anything to hold it. Right. Unless something comes in. Be careful with Aster, you guys. Okay. Damn, never mind. I'll chill on Aster. Yeah, that's why I always say, you guys, I always say don't get attached to the crypto. Just get attached to the craft. If you fall for the craft, you'll always make money. If you get attached to the crypto, you'll find yourself in an uncomfortable situation, wishing you either bought in or wishing that you took profit. So remember, follow the craft, the money will come. If you follow the crypto, it won't lead somewhere good, right? Trust. I know, trust. Really? Trust. Just test the theory yourself. I think I am sensing Masterbot was hyped by rug pull and collapsed. What Nevada is not promising tank. Yeah, so Nathan, so here's the rule of thumb, right? Kind of like when I said in the community when I posted about that, is that number one, you always, never want to buy when crypto's pumping, right? You never, ever want to buy when the crypto's pumping. Like, I will sit on my hands for 1 month and not take a single trade until I see prices come down. Because I learned when I was I will not do anything for months. I don't care how much it pumps. I will wait because I know it's going to come down. Like this, for everyone who caught this, everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's going up. You got to wait. Just wait. It's going to come down. It's going to come down. And what happened? Boom. Whoa. Man down. Man down. Jeez. Live stream means taking a strain on me, you guys. Taking a strain on my vocals. Right? Like I say, you know, Nate, you know. As much as excited as your prices are going up, never buy it because look what happens. Boom. It ends up going down. A lot of people are like, my gosh, it's almost at $2. Oh. And then it crashed down. People were panicking and people sold. But what happens after it went down? Bomb. It ran up. Massive all-time high. Everyone was hyping about it. Everyone was talking about it. What happened to its competitor? Aventus came out of nowhere. Boom. Within like 2-3 days, it did a 3x. We were able to catch the 2x or 2.5. We caught most of that move, right? Good. Boom. After all the hype, what happened? Bomb. Obliterated. Same thing happens to 99% of cryptos. Why I say, you guys, we don't chase the crypto. We chase the craft. And by chasing the craft, you'll always end up making money at the end of the road. No, always make that money at the end of the road. And also, don't trade on leverage, especially if you're new. I'll do it this simple. If you have been in crypto less than a year, you shouldn't trade on leverage. Especially since like most people, the way they try to make money in crypto is just by watching YouTube videos and then trying to figure it out, right? So you got to realize watching YouTube videos is helpful. Is it the greatest way? It's not, but it is helpful. But don't have the mindset you can trade. You can just watch YouTube videos and then trade on borrowed money. If you're watching a YouTube video, don't trade on borrowed money, right? Don't do that. Right? Don't trade on don't do that. Use YouTube to learn, but use your cash, not first experience on Phantom Wallet. Oh, that's good. That's good. You have a Phantom Wallet. Well, that's Nathan. If you ever have questions, you know I'm here for you, bro. You know I'm here for you. Just put your question in and then tag me in the Discord, and I'll always see it. And I will always see it. Yes, sir. Okay, good. I got you, bro. Um. All right. Ah, jeez. This Aster chart looks disappointing. All right. Okay, guys. What crypto you guys want to look at next? What crypto project you guys want to look at next? We'll look at one more crypto project and then your boy's out. We'll look at one more crypto project. What platform do you use to trade crypto? I use a bunch of different platforms. I don't stick to one. What country do you live in? Because there's so many different crypto platforms. And the platform you use should be depending on what country you live in. What time frame are you looking at right now on TradingView? This is 4 hour time frame. Amen. 4 hour. US. Well, you live in the US, you can use any platform, right? You can use Bybit. You can use any platform. If you live in the US, you can use any platform. Just go to CoinMarketCap, pick any crypto, right? Let's look at this one. Oh, Cosmos, Atom. Cosmos did really well last bull market. This bull market, this is what I mean. Look at Cosmos. Last bull market, Cosmos pumped. I remember I bought like maybe 20K of this crypto. Pump, made great money. I sold it, right? But look at it now. Look at it now. This is the last bull market, 2021, 2022 bull market. Skyrocket. It went to 40 bucks. It went to 40 bucks. Look at it right now, you guys. It went to 40 bucks. This crypto went all the way to 40 bucks. Look at this price right now. $2.93. This crypto project was hyped last bull market. Do I say don't marry the crypto? Okay, so if you live in the States, you can literally click on any crypto project on CoinMarketCap and you can't use Binance, right? Bybit, you can definitely use Coinbase. Use Coinbase just to move your money around and then actually do your buying and selling on Bybit. You can use Upbit. You can use OKX. You can use, I don't know if you can use BitGet and Bait. I think you can use BitGet, yeah, for sure. A Gate, yeah, you can use, but I just think you can't use leverage. So you can use either one. So since you live in the state Gambit, crypto Gambit, I would say use Coinbase to move your money around, right? Deposit. And then use Bybit to actually do your trading, or OKX to actually do your trading. SUI, don't you think the ETF is going to get approved? No, I don't think the SUI ETF is going to get approved. And if it does get approved, it's not going to do well. I posted in my private community. We already started analyzing how the ETFs have been performing, right? And I've been seeing it. Solana being promised with ETF is also good for its ecosystem, right? Yeah, so the Solana ETF actually launched 2 days ago, was it? Are we cooked, chat? Buy more BTC though? Good morning, Fate. Good morning. Nathan, I see you put the lit in your name. I appreciate that, Nate. I appreciate that. I see the love, bro. I see the love right there. So okay, so for those of you guys who might not know, the the H bar ETF is out, the Litecoin ETF is out, the Solana ETF is already out, right? Uh, all right. So those are already. Oh my gosh. So those ETFs are already out. So the top. So Solana ETF did about almost 70 million its first day, which was like 2 days ago or something. That's why when you saw the market was crashing, Solana wasn't crashing that much. Nate, I actually wrote in the community. I don't know if you saw it. I literally wrote like a bunch of essays in the community, everything that I'm seeing happening in the market. That's why when you looked at the market, you can see like Solana, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago when I was looking at the market. I'm like, why is Solana going down the least? And then I'm like, okay, because its ETF had over like almost 70 million in cash inflow. So that's why I did so well. Oh my god, yo, Aster's just getting destroyed right now. It's still going down. Jeez. I hope everyone who has money in Aster, you don't have a lot of money in it. Like it's just a little bit. Let's see how some of the big alts are holding up. BTC, that 107 is kind of moving down a little bit. Right? There's no reason. I don't care if crypto's going down. Oh, you see ETH almost at that key level of support on the cuffs of that. Been shorting. Oh, good work, Faye. Good work, good work. Good work, good work. You think there's a dip coming in for Sol? Um, well, Sol is dipping right now, right? Like everything's dipping right now, so everything's going down. So yes, currently, like if you look at Sol, Ether, like everything's red, right? Like if you look at the crypto market, so the dip is already happening as we speak right now. You look at Sol, it's dipping. Look, everything's dipping already. ICP, is it a good buy opportunity for Aster? Nathan, if I were you, I wouldn't buy Aster. Nathan, if I was you, I wouldn't buy Aster. You can, but I wouldn't buy it. I mean below 183. Okay, so here, Ola, I'll teach you something. So you want to buy Sol under 183. I'm assuming that's what you're saying because you said, will Sol go below 183? My whole thing with that is like, that shouldn't matter because you have to do the math, right? So let's just say you want to buy Sol at 183 or 182 or 180, right? Sol is currently at 184. So what's that extra dollar gonna do for you? Like, right? Like the extra dollar, like that's not the difference between you like living your best financial life and then you like living a terrible financial life. Like the extra dollar. All right, let's say it goes between 183 to 180. That's a $3 difference. Like, is that really that big of a difference? Like between 183 and 180? Right? Like that's so one thing I realized with a lot of people, and I want to share this with everyone because I don't want people to make this mistake. And there's a quote that I share with everyone in my private community. I say, don't chase the crumbs when you can have a buffet. So what I mean is so many people, right, will say things like, oh, I'm not gonna buy until it hits this price. Right? Well, let's say there's a crypto that's at like okay, let's do Sol since we're already looking at Sol. Okay, I won't buy Sol till it hits 180. All right. Let's say Sol hits 181 and then skyrockets up. Bro, like you missed out because of $1, right? So you were chasing crumbs and you missed out on an entire buffet, right? So when you want to buy a crypto, instead of focusing on like one specific price, like, oh, I'm only going to buy at this price, don't focus on one specific price. Focus on a range, right? Like, okay, anywhere within this range, I'm going to buy. Because if it goes a little bit down, it's not that big of a difference. But if I miss out on this and it skyrockets up, dang, I missed out on a whole lot of money, right? So that's one thing I teach everyone in my community. Take it, leave it, do whatever you feel is right for you. But it has definitely served me really well having that mindset and looking at the market in that perspective. So remember that. Don't chase the crumbs when there's a buffet. Anyone like that? Anyone like that little lesson right there? Don't chase the crumbs into the buffet. Let me get a fire emoji if you're like, you know what? That was good advice. I like that. This guy is the OG. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You guys already know my goal is everybody get their crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. All right. Boom. Got the fire emoji. Okay. And gave me the fire emoji. Got the 100 emoji with the rock. Thank you. Thank you. Nathan gave me the fire. That's good. That's good. That's good. You guys like it. Love it. Love it. If you guys are enjoying everything I'm sharing and you want to learn more of my crypto strategy, gems, secrets, check the link in the bio right here. Bam, bam, bam. You can click right there. Open this right here where I'm having my crypto class, how I earned 6 figures my first year in crypto, right there, without watching the crypto market all day long with my 3 secrets. Break it down right there. So if you are a human with an email address and you want to learn my crypto strategy, link in the bio for the free crypto class that I'll be having tonight. All right, you guys. Love y'all. I appreciate you guys. That will be it for today. If you have a question that you're like, I need to know this question right now, drop in the chat. If not, you guys, that's it for today. I will see everyone on the Zoom link who signs up tonight for that crypto class. We're going to deep dive into these strategies and into these lessons to get everyone's crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. Remember, life is what you make, you guys. Make it phenomenally blessed. Love y'all. Appreciate you guys. Lit crypto. Lit. Learn, invest, trade. All right. Stay blessed, everybody.